Hello, it's Alien Toastada, and I am in my home studio. I'm a full-time tattoo artist, part-time all-around visual artist, and I work in Montreal. And today I'm making a video because I want to promote an upcoming flash day that we're having at the studio. It's a Halloween themed flash day, and that makes me really excited because I love Halloween. I wanted to do like some funky promotion this time. I mean, I'm still doing like a flash reveal on my TikTok and my Instagram where I show you each of my flash. I usually have 6. So like aside from my normal flash reveal and information and videos and whatever, I wanted to make something more tangible and something different from like just posters and that kind of thing. So I decided I was gonna make a zine because I've been really wanting to make a zine. I really want to make comic books, but those things take a lot of time. So I'm just gonna have to do this while I wait to do a zine as promotion. So today I'm gonna show you how to make this one-page zine. Very cute. I have like all the information about the flash day on the front. It's on October 26th because we know that people party on, like, Halloween's on a Friday, so people are gonna party on a Friday. So we're doing it on the 26th, which is Sunday, from 11 to 7 p.m. You can do a walk-in, but it's best to book, especially because some of my flash this time are a bit larger. So just to have enough time to do it, book in advance. You just send me a DM either on Instagram. Send me a DM on Instagram. On the back of this is my business card that I just put on there. My Instagram, my Facebook, my email, and my YouTube on the back here, so you can't miss it. And my idea was to make these, print them out. I have 5 that I'm gonna scatter around the city. I've already started scattering them around, and I'll show you 2 of them. So it's like 2 little clues. There's no expiration date on these. There's kind of like a 10% voucher on the inside that I'm gonna show you. So basically when you find one, send me a DM like, yo, I found one of your zines with a discount on your flash, and I'll be like, cool, which flash do you want, blah blah blah. We're gonna chat about it, and at the appointment you have to bring your zine because I want to do like a control on the discounts. I just thought it was a little fun because I really like Halloween, and I feel like, why not? I just used Canva for this one because I was like, there's so many things I'm doing right now. Canva just helped me do the layout, and then I added my information, I changed the color, and just put my vibe to it. Then as you go through, you can see my flash one by one. How cute. I would like to do any one of these. Obviously, the size is not the real size of the tattoo. Like this one cannot be this small. It's just like to give you an idea of what it could be. Then I want people to look through and be like, wow, this looks really cool. Whoa, wait, I saw something. What the hell? And then they unfold it, and then bam, promotional poster. I want to do more zines like this. Not about promotional posters and discounts, just like with cartoons and stuff. But for now, this is all I have time to do because storytelling takes a lot of time. I mean, I can read what it says. It's basically the discount is a 10% discount off of any of my flash. Just like send me a DM, has my Instagram handle there, and that you need to bring the flyer to the appointment. Yeah. And this is one of the flash. Look how cute it is. I really like the vintage cat. I kind of show you later in the video. I don't even know what I filmed because it was so scatterbrained. I'm not quite sure what I filmed. I mean, if it's too chaotic, I can show you like a proper tutorial on how to make these because it's pretty simple. But yeah, for now, this is just like a video that I'm like, oh, it's a great opportunity to promote our event and show you how to do something because knowledge is power. Okay. So as you can see, this is the sale poster part of the zine that's going to be on the back side hidden. And I'm going to show you how to do the zine part of the zine. So this is my little cheat sheet. As you can see, there's the numbers that are upright and then other numbers upside down, and the BC, FC. FC is front cover, BC is back cover. It's important to put your images upside down if the number is upside down, and upside right if the number is upside right, because when you fold your zine, if you don't put it in the right way, then it's going to be upside down. You'll see when I get there. So I just copy and pasted my flash onto the parts of the zine in the way that I wanted them to appear. Then I put my little business card at the back and my front cover with the information of the flash day on the front. And I was going to use this poster as a reference for my poster on the other side, but then I decided just to use Canva because they're just faster and prettier that way. And here I printed out on both sides. And what you're going to need for this part are scissors and a ruler or a bone folder, and well, coffee doesn't hurt, so yeah, grab a coffee or a caffeinated drink. And you have to fold it hot dog style first. I did it kind of fast here, but you know, if you really apply yourself and take your time, your zine is gonna look clean and nicely folded. It looks like I'm doing it properly, but I was yapping and not really paying attention, so at the end the fold isn't perfect, but you can it's really easy to make it perfect if you just pay attention. Also, by the way, I watched a tutorial at the same time because I totally forgot how to do it. This is the tutorial I watched. Braddy Bree, she's the best. She knows everything about zines. Anything you need to know about zines, she's gonna tell you, and she has better tutorials than what I do, so go check her out. Then I have to fold it in half again, and it helps. I did print the grid like very pale, just so that I kind of had a guide to like where to fold, because my images are kind of floating around in white space, so that just helped me. And because it's very pale, it doesn't really show, like, it doesn't really catch your eye when you're like going through the pages, so it's not that bad. Obviously, a bone folder on a actual table would maybe help me do crisp folds, but I was just on my tattoo table. I was at the studio that day, and I think I was waiting for my client for a consultation. Anyways, I had time to do it there, so that's why I am at the studio doing this. And now the final fold. So now all the parts are folded, which is cool, amazing. This is the back, which is my business card. It just looks like a normal business card. Then you pick it up and you're like, damn, this is a whole book. And here I made the mistake. I was like, why is it not working? That's because I didn't fold it properly. And I think I made the mistake again. I had to watch the video so many times, man, the tutorial. No, wait, actually, we're not even there yet. We are at the cutting part. I don't know what I was doing. I needed to watch a tutorial. But I was like, yeah, you have to cut. So you have to like fold it like it did. Only cut that middle part, because if you cut more, then you're gonna ruin the whole book. And then here's when I folded it the wrong way. I was like, okay, done. And then I was like, wait a minute, that doesn't work. So you kind of have to put it hot dog style again, and then push it into an X, and then you can fold it properly. And now it's properly folded. How cute. Also, I think I forgot to mention, but I used Procreate to place all my images on my zine, and only used Canva to do the front page and the poster. I showed you like my first attempt. I basically did a practice because I haven't done a one-page zine in a long time, and I kind of did it wrong the first time. Then I was like, okay, I learned from my mistakes this time because I haven't done it in a long time. So I was like, okay, now I know how to do it. So then I went to a printer shop. I usually go to Copy Concordia because that's where I used to go when I was in university, and they're pretty fast and not like too expensive either. It's kind of a detour for me now, so I was trying to find something closer to the studio, so I went to like it's like a UPS store that has a printer in the back. I don't know, it's like a merged thing, I don't know really. I went to print there. It was pricier than I thought, but I mean, it is full color front and back, so keep in mind, like, and glossy paper, so keep in mind that does add up at the end. But I wanted it to be like really nice, like I wanted it to look like not regular printer paper. Like maybe I'll do some zines that are on regular printer paper, but for this I wanted it to look really good because it's like first impression. I printed out 5. Well, I printed out 6 because I was like, I want to give out 5, put out 5 in the city, and then I have one to fuck up again because you never know. I think I'm gonna have to redo my little, there's a little like 8-sectioned thing. I'm gonna have to redo it because it doesn't take into account that like there's a thickness to the paper, so the pages aren't like flush, so I might have to redo that part if I want to be really nitpicky. But for right now, this is fine because I feel like people, I mean, maybe they'll want to keep it, but my goal in the future is that you can purchase the zine already cut and folded, and you can also purchase another one uncut. That way, if you want the poster, then you can have it, or you can just put the poster like this in your frame. So these are the 6 that I printed on the glossy paper, and at the store they couldn't do it like flush. They had to do a little white border, which I decided to just cut off to make it look prettier, just because there was not going to be a white border at the top of the zine and only at the bottom, and on one side I felt like it looked kind of like not intentional, like it looked like it was a mistake. So I just cut them off. It really helps to have a slicer. Honestly, a slicer is the best investment you can make if you like doing any posters and zines and that kind of thing. And it's a good thing that we have one at the studio. So this is me like actually doing it the proper way. As you can see, there's like a stack of already folded zines. So this one is like the most perfectly folded because I had quite a bit of practice. So sorry for the chaos at the beginning with my test zine on the regular paper. This one is the actual process, the actual tutorial. Also, it helps in my test one, I didn't score the page. It really helps to score the page. It really makes your folds more crisp. Also, if you're on a hard surface, that also helps. Ideally, I would have had an X-Acto knife, just because the scissor blade is a bit thicker, so the score is not ideal. I didn't have my X-Acto with me at the time, so it worked still, but next time I would do X-Acto. So when you're scoring the paper, also don't go very hard. You have to go hard enough to do like a little scratch, but not so hard that you actually cut the paper. Also, are you like me and you need some like video in the background to focus? Because you can see my phone with my TikTok on there. I just watch like TikToks and Reels on repeat a few times, and I go to the next one because it helps me focus weirdly, even though there was people talking in the studio and some music. So I don't know if it's I'm undiagnosed ADD, but it's really hard for me to focus sometimes. So I did the first fold hot dog style, as you can see, then cut the remaining border. Now I'm gonna fold it hamburger style, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, I'm using one of my other zines that I folded really well to make sure I'm doing it good again. True, I didn't score the whole hamburger style way. I only scored the back page because of the thickness of the paper, I wanted to take that in account. So I just scored it a bit further than the line of the back paper, just to give it a bit more room. That way when it's folded, it'll have room to hold all the other pages, kind of. I don't know how it's hard to explain. And then when you fold everything, it's going to be a little more flush than if I would have done it exactly on the line. So basically, I'm going to have to redo my grid, like the H-page grid, just so that it's not equal parts 8 times. Some of them will be a bit larger and some a bit thinner, just to account in this, the thickness of the paper. Wow, it looks so focused. I kind of look like a bird from that angle. This is kind of like real time that I'm doing it, just so that if you're doing it yourself, you can like follow along in real time. And also you could skip ahead or put the video faster if I'm taking too long. Hell yeah, who likes Sabrina Carpenter? Can you see that on my phone? I really like her new album. I think this one I didn't score. Did I just not score it deep enough? And I had to redo it just to have a proper fold. Sorry, I'm out of frame right now. Also, the metal ruler was fine for really pressing in the folds. A bone folder would be better just because it's not as like sharp on the edges, and the ruler had a tendency to kind of rip a little bit at the paper. A bone folder is smooth enough that it won't rip the paper. It'll really just like press on the fold for it to be very crisp. I have so many ideas for zines, by the way. This one was good that I did this one because it's a bit easier. That way for the future, when I do a little more complicated ones, I'll already have the folding remembered in my brain. But I really want to get into making comic books, but I just have too many projects now. And I've been seeing so many artists tattooing pumpkins. Oh my god, I really want to tattoo a pumpkin now. But I feel like I have too many things on my plate. Plus I'm like, oh, tattooing a pumpkin won't take that long. But I know it's gonna take so long because I'm gonna be like, oh, I have so much room and the pumpkin's not moving. I can do like a super huge detailed design, woo. And then, I don't know, maybe just choose a small pumpkin. I might do it. Keep your eyes open on my social media. Okay, so this is the important part. This is where all the lines are scored and folded. So now I fold it hamburger style. And you only want to cut the first, like, section. I don't know if, like, right now you see 4 squares. Only cut, like, the first line. Like, only cut where my business card is. Because if you go further than that, you're going to ruin the zine. And this is really what allows you to fold it into an X and then press everything together, and then it becomes a book. And the middle page you see isn't really, it's still kind of rounded. That's because I wanted to see how it sat, so then I could press in the fold at the appropriate place. So there you go. That's pretty much it, guys. So sorry for the chaos beforehand. You saw me struggle through. You might need to do this a few times. You could do it with a blank piece of paper before trying it on your more expensive paper. Like I did. I did a few and now I feel like I'm a pro. And I'm going to show you where I hid them. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to tell. It's in the city. Well, this one obviously is in the STM. Is this considered littering? I don't know. And then we have little like libraries on the street. I put it in one of them. So if you know this one, go look. It's going to be there. And the 3 other ones are hidden somewhere else. You don't get clues for those ones. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching. My information is going to be at the end as well. If you found a flyer, my information is going to be here to book a tattoo. I'm doing like I said, I'm doing the Inktober challenge, but not on my tattoo account. I'm doing it on my art account, which is almost the same. It's alien-toastada with an A, so Toa stada dash art. Alien Toastada art. So you can go and check it on there, but it's also on my TikTok account. I put everything on TikTok. Also, let me know before I forget. Let me know if you want more content like this. I think in the future, okay, here's my plan that has nothing to do with this video at all. I think I'm saying this, I maybe won't be able to do it, but I would like to attempt Vlogmas. Maybe not post every day because I've never vlogged before, but in French, just to see if those videos do better, because I do live in Quebec and I feel like maybe a lot of my clients are French speaking and they're like, she speaks English on her socials, so maybe I won't go to her. I don't know if that's their thought process. So I'm gonna attempt doing it in French. So there might be more French videos in the future. I have so many projects. If you want to keep up, I mean, I can barely keep up with myself. And as always, please like and share and follow and subscribe and all those good things, because those things are free to do, but they help out artists like myself very much. Oh yeah, I am doing a giveaway in November because I'm almost at 1,000 followers on Instagram, and I feel like it's taking longer than I would like to reach the 1,000. Like I'm missing 50 followers only, so I'm doing a giveaway, so keep your eyes open for that. It's going to be in November probably. So thank you very much. I think that's all. If I'm missing any information, then maybe I'll do a little voiceover thing. Okay, goodbye. And here's my flash in all its glory all together. The sizing varies between each of them. I have more information on my TikTok and my Instagram if you want to check that out. To almost die. God. I don't have a proper filming setup, but today that's not what we're talking about. My normal. So like aside from, yeah, my brain is very chaotic right now. What's the thing called? Oh, fucking spider. Fuck you, man. It's a small one, but I killed it. Okay. that does add the microwave kind of. What the fuck?